enjoy the vibes. This is DJ Biggadeteacha Set Speed. Greetings and welcome to Vibes Entertainment. Your host, DJ Biggadeteacha. If you're sitting in your car or you're sitting in your own room, bedroom, bathroom, anywhere you're sitting.
When I rise this morning, I give praise in my in and out. Mr. Still I give praise. Come on, watch the man. It's all representing for DJ Bigger the Teacher. Present a thing called Vibes Entertainment Broadcast. Live on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Go and check him out. All the representing. I me say I abon the steamers. DJ Bigger. Watch the man. Vibes Entertainment. One love.
Yes, greetings on a Sunday evening. I want to say good afternoon to each and every one sitting in your house, your car, or wherever you be. Let me introduce to you. Correction. Empress Minott is the cousin of the late great Sugar Minott, so you know the music history running in the blood. You know, I've been running my mouth says is his daughter, but is his cousin, so correction. You're never too big to correct yourself, you know what I mean? So let me introduce one time again, Empress Minott. Big up yourself, you know. Welcome to Vibes Entertainment. It's a joy and a pleasure. Give thanks and praise unto the Most High Jah Rastafari.
Rastafari. Thank you so much for having me. It's an honor. And it's also a pleasure being here. Thank you.
So the first question I always like to ask, because a lot of people are already calling me and start to find out things about you. So just introduce yourself and let them know where you come from, which part. They don't know you're Jamaican, but I just want to know a little bit more, you know what I mean?
Okay, so Empress Minott is a singer, songwriter, author, entrepreneur, and I was birthed in the beautiful parish of Portland, Jamaica, and migrated to Canada, and that's where I grew up my adult life.
Okay, so before you at what age you migrate?
At 15 years old.
Okay, so the Jamaican roots is already embedded in you, so that can't come out.
Oh, trust me. And every year I make sure that I go back to Jamaica, so you know I keep the roots strong.
So the music has been running in the Minott blood. So at what age you really start realize that you want to sing?
As far as I can remember, 4 years old, 4 or 5 years old. I remember my mom used to have this cassette tape, and you know we would sing, and she would record me and my sister, and herself. My mom would also sing as well. You know what I mean? And she would record us, and then when we listen back to it, we're like, oh my gosh, you know, like to hear ourselves on the recorders, it was something. And then, you know, back then it was just great vibes. It was just going to church and singing in the church. I go to school, I sing in the school, I go into the community. Like I was not that shy type of person, you know what I mean? And the singing was just coming out, so I had to release it wherever I go.
So you're blessed and highly favored. When you come out to the church, it's a joy and a pleasure, and it's a what must I say? It's a big step in life, because singing in church and singing in choir at those times it just used to be you're just normal vocals and a bandolin. You know what I mean? They never used to add those kind of instrument back in the church in the early days. They used to call it the clapan church, right?
The tambourine. Yeah, the tambourine.
Tambourine and clapan. So
Yes.
when you come from that genre, it's a what must I say?
So,
It's so much extra within to your music career, you know?
yes,
Because
definitely.
you already start singing a cappella, as I would
Hmm.
call it. Even the tambourine used
Yes.
to help you out a little bit, you know what I mean?
Yes, it's so true. It's so true. That just gives you a rhythm and a beat, and it's such a vibration that if you haven't experienced it, like, you know, you can't even explain it. You have to experience it to actually feel that feel from where
Yeah,
it's coming from. Yeah.
So true because my mother passed away in 1976. My mother was Catholic, but
My
when she
condolences.
when she passed away, I was just
Hmm.
seven plus. But
Whoa.
two houses away from us at a church named the Christian Mission,
Hmm.
and we used to go there every afternoon. I used to get meetings, so we used to sing.
Right.
But at that time, you know, young for me, I never really took it serious. But I
Right.
understand. I know a lot of church chorus, a lot of
Hmm.
church song because those Christian church back in the days was real strong. You know, everybody was serious. Nobody never used to preach for money. They used to preach the word.
Way
You know,
different. Yes.
you know what I'm saying? You just used to go and
Hmm.
show. They used to call it collection. So in
Yes.
these modern days now, the pastors they call it tithes and offering, and you know they're telling you about 1/10 of your earnings when you don't work hard all week. You know what I mean? So that they used to come around with a little bag and you show what's ever inside.
Yes.
Yeah,
Now it's a plate.
it's a plate. Some of them make some special basket. Ah, some big basket. You know,
Yes. Yeah.
and you
Well,
get
that's their thing.
yeah, that's their thing. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
the reason why I mentioned that is because of the foundation of the roots from where you come from
Yes.
within the church. So I
Hmm.
guess your parents was real serious and strict with you, right?
Real strict. Like real strict. My dad was the elder for the church, and my mom's a Christian, both of them. So every Sunday we have to go to church. And even Monday evening, they used to have something called YP, Young People's Meeting, where we would go and, say stuff from the Bible. They'll ask questions and we'll win points and stuff like that. That was fun. But the going to the church every day, after I started getting bigger, I used to disappear at the river. Like I used to go to the river. I used to say, I'm going to go take a shower. And then I disappear at the river. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna get a beating when I get back home. But yeah,
Yo, man,
but
the
from the
foundation.
church I took, sorry, from the church, like
Good.
I got a lot of good principles, morals and values also from the church. You know what I mean? Like they taught me a lot, and from that I take those things, the good things, with me, and I live that in reality. You know what I mean? So
Yes,
they did good for me.
that's excellent because when your parents as a female or we say girl child back in the days,
Yeah.
um, back in the days, parents was very strict with a girl child, and a parent only talk to their kids because they always want them to do good, especially girl
Yes.
childs. You know what I mean? Sometimes
Definitely.
we as kids used to give rudeness, but for me, I could not give my parents rudeness because my mother and father was really strict. And
Very strict. Yeah.
after my mother passed away, my father was still pressing the gas.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I understand what you're saying.
Money. I worked, I saved up my money, and I started going to the studio, and I started producing myself, and I started learning about the music. You know what I mean? And I got my label together. I got everything together. I got my music society rights and publishing everything. I put everything in place.
So up to today, at this present time, you're an independent artist.
I am independent. Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
I love that.
Thank you.
Nobody cannot steers you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
They cannot steers you to where they want you to go. You
No.
are the captain for the
Mm-mm.
ship. You see what I say?
Yes.
You're the captain and you drive
Yes,
the ship.
I.
You call the shots
Yeah,
because
and it feels better. Like, I mean, if we're gonna work together, let's work side and side. Don't try to come be my boss. Don't be like, do this, do that, do that, do. Like, are you serious? We're people. We're human being. Why are you talking to me like that? Like, if we're working together, okay, yes, all right, yeah. it works so much easier. You know what I mean?
Let's
But one person wants to be the boss, and I don't want no boss. Yeah.
you see when you go through all these um orders and you cross them, and you at the end of the tunnel, it's time for you to enjoy the sweet. You don't want nobody just coming and stepping on your thing and just grab it when you don't do all
Right.
them things. You see what I'm saying?
You know
And
what I'm saying?
I always respect an independent woman and any independent person that work hard, especially within the music career,
Yes,
because at this present time, the reggae music is rising again. So we
definitely.
just gotta keep pushing the hard work. Make sure our lyrical content when you're writing is clean.
Yes.
I've put out the story out there. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Sometimes things take a little time to erase because when you bake bread and you put the yeast inside, how much
You
yeast you
have
put,
to
it takes
wait.
wait until it raises. And
Yes.
when it raises and you put the bread in the oven, and you get a golden bread. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You just smile and you look at your work that you put in,
Mhm.
and you just sit back, relax, and enjoy it. So when it comes to the music part now, with the reggae music, especially female artists, there's a lot of female artists out there, but when I got the um, Show No Morris Entertainment, when they call me and they tell me about you and they send the music, I like, oh wow. Then she sends some music like, wow. So I turned to her and said, man, why there's so much talented artists out there and
Yes.
people really don't know about them that
Know
much?
them. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I said to her,
Yes.
listen, I want to interview, but just that I got mixed up a little bit. I was thinking that Sugar was your dad.
My
You know what I'm
dad.
saying?
No.
Yeah, so Sugar is your uncle. So,
No, my cousin. My cousin.
your cousins, but
Yes.
and then there is a minor, and the
Yes.
reggae music runs in the blood.
It's
You
in
know
the
what I'm
blood.
saying? Yeah, cause your cousin born 59, right?
Yes. Mhm.
Yes, and he passed away in 2010. You know what I mean?
2010. Yes. July
Yeah,
10. Mhm.
yeah. So,
On my dad's birthday.
wow,
Yeah.
wow. Sugar was a great, 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 great artist. You know what I'm saying?
Great. I'm telling you.
You know what I mean?
I
And then
get
he,
to spend the last few years of his life. I got to spend some time with him, so that was great for me. You know what I mean?
and you
We had
see,
planned a lot of things to do a lot of things, but it didn't work. And some of them I will do, and in his honor, you know.
yeah, yeah, he was a selector on the Keystone Song System. You know what
Mhm.
I mean? And they had a group when they started a group. The group named African Brothers. That was in 1969,
Yes.
along with Tony Tuff, Derek Award. You know, they
Mhm.
released their first single. You know what I mean? And the
Yes.
label, Madian label, and their own
Mhm.
ITAL label. You know what I
The
mean?
Ito.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so
Mhm.
that was a good thing with them because he was one of my favorite artists because I started I used to look at them time with videotapes, but when he takes a
Yes.
stage show, one of his biggest songs I used to like is when he pick up the duffel bag and he put it on the
Yeah, with
bag and
the
he said,
bag coming from the
"Coming from the
country.
country with a bag of Cali." What?
Yeah, I
Mash up.
performed that song a couple times, and the people them love it.
Yeah, man. Big song. Big song.
Yes.
So, how many? Do you have an album out there? A full
Oh yeah.
album?
Actually, this is my very first album that I produce.
Wow.
Yeah. Um.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Mm.
And after that, I have EPs. I have a lot of singles. And right now, I'm gonna be releasing an EP in June. It's called Gratitude. And I'm also releasing a single from that EP, and it's called Mama and Papa. I think I sent that song to you. It's gonna be released Friday, April 11th.
Yeah, Mama and Papa nice. But one
Thank
of the
you.
big song, my mentor is always on my show. His name is Father Jamrock. He runs a radio station in Guyana, and he's a big time selector and DJ.
Yeah.
So I was playing. I said I am on
I am,
the
I
show.
said, yeah.
I am, I said, on
Hmm.
Friday, and he
Yeah.
hears, he's like, right away, he texts me, say, who's the artist? I said, Empress Minott. He said, I want it. You know what I mean? So, guys, you sung that song so good. You know what I'm saying?
Really? Thank you so much.
That song sung
Thank
real
you.
excellent. You know, there's certain music that when certain people sings it, you don't
Hmm.
really have a feeling, but as soon as it comes on, as
Yes.
soon as your vocals got goosebumps. You know what I'm saying? And only,
Are you
only,
serious?
I'm
Oh,
serious,
thank you.
serious because I feel it and I know
Wow.
the quality and the work that you put into it, and you sing it with joy. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And the
Thank you.
feelings. You know what I mean?
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You know, from performing it, like I go places and I perform that song, and I'm telling you, like, I don't even have to start the song, and it's like, pull up, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a vibe. But the thing is, I knew this before, right? I knew that this is a big song. And guess what? I'm the first female to cover that song, which is an honor
So
for
true.
me. You know what
That's
I
why.
mean?
That's why when Father John Rocky hear it, he like, what? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's very smart. He listened to a lot of thing, but right away since he heard, he said, I have to get it. You know, so there are a couple of songs that Tracy sends to me.
Hmm.
send it to him. You know,
Yes. Okay.
but but
Thank you.
when this show is over, I gotta get some more of your music because I'm a selector and a DJ by myself. I play
Yeah.
the artists them that selectors don't play. I don't follow.
You set
You
the
know,
trend.
I set the trend. So
Yes.
when I set the trend, other selectors get jealous and they follow because I play the
And they
artists that
start following. Yep.
they
Which is
don't
right,
play.
which is good. We
Yeah,
need that. Yeah.
yeah. I play a lot of underrated artists, good reggae artists with good music,
Yes.
with good vision and good stories.
Mm-hmm.
Like you get like I don't want to call thing for people to feel uncomfortable, but there's certain artists that I would call like you get Milton Blake, um, J.R. Datar Blessington, you get Ross Fraser Jr.,
Listen, yeah.
You get Selena, you get Garfield Blake, you get
Yeah. There's so many.
Chucky Banton from the UK. These
Mm-hmm.
artists and you get Sparky Melody. These artists is artists that get real good music. Steve Tullock,
Yes.
um, Dovari. They
Mm-hmm.
you get my brother from another mother, Hardy O. Smith. You know, these
Yes.
are artists. They get some good music,
Mm-hmm.
good catalogs, ready for tour. But I don't know why with these promoters. What are they looking for?
You see, when you're doing good music, when you're doing positive music, something that the people can feed off of, they don't want that. They want music that can lead the people astray. You know what I mean? And it's so sad because they have children. And what does the future of their children look like if they're going to let them listen to these type of music only? You know what I mean? Like, you need the consciousness. When we were growing up, and this is why I choose to stay conscious and positive, because when I was growing up, I used to hear all the positive reggae music. You know what I mean? And it feeds my soul. Whenever I hear bad music, like, you could feel the negative vibe that it brings on you. But when you hear something positive, it's like your spirit is like, yeah, like you're up. You know what I mean? So, man, reggae is just we're just taking a little back seat for a little bit and let them do what they have to do. Cause there's gonna be a lot of destruction out there, you know what I mean? And then we have to come with the positive words, the word sound to heal up the place. I see it.
Another way how I see it, right, is some of the artists,
Yes,
along with couple of selectors and even like two business people,
yeah.
supposed to come together and start keeping shows.
Mhm.
If everybody start to get $1 out of it, it's gonna grow, and you're gonna grow to $2. But you got to start
Yes.
and keep real shows, like because when you go to California on the West Coast, there are some big reggae shows out there
Mhm.
with some artists singing cover, and artists like you who got a talent got to open for them, and that's not good. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I was speaking to an artist the other day. He said he went to a show, and
Yes.
Kabaka Pyramid opening for artists that singing covers. Yes,
Like, how does that make sense?
but the artist singing back Bob Marley,
Yeah.
get all Born in Spear, Sugar Minott
I
songs. He's singing back.
see.
But the thing is, it with these artists, I'm not upset with the artists, and
Yes.
I'm I'm upset with people in the reggae world that does not want to support their
Yes.
own reggae artists.
Their own. Yes.
These people support the artists. They pay the money to go
Mhm.
and see them. You know what I
Yep.
mean? So you
Mhm.
decide singing good music. Why can't you come and pay for see me too? What's the problem? You know?
You see, there's another thing called politics. There's a lot of that I find in the music, and it's just if you're not friends with certain people, if you're not doing certain things, and I just see a lot of that. And I don't associate myself with that. So I just kind of, you know, that's why I stay independent because there's too much behind the scenes of music that the people are not seeing. And I just choose to, you know, do stay in my lane then. Hmm.
Yes. That's like I said before. You driving your own car. Nobody's not steering it for you,
Right.
because I'm not bashing nobody. The music is dressed down from time to time. Music change because we had reggae, ska, mento, rock steady. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Rubber dub. But at the end of the day, some people still focus on doing the reggae music. But when it comes to
Right.
certain music, a lot of people want to hear what a woman look like, how
Hmm.
she's, what she wear, if she smells bad, and the same woman them in the crowd jumping up and they shaking their hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, and
Like, we're,
like it's so sad because
it's so sad, man.
Spice trying to help them out because she got a new song,
Hmm.
a song named El No, and if a lot of
Oh,
females
the El No song. Yeah.
listen to El No
Hmm.
and they sit down and take the time, they're gonna understand what she's talking about.
Yeah.
You know? So when there's artists like you out there sitting down with all this conscious music, you got a catalog, you could go and sing for 2 hours straight because you have the music. You know what I'm saying? And you have great
Thank you.
music. You
Thank
know?
you. Hmm.
So these people out there, these booking agents, they're not looking for quality. They're just
Quantity.
looking
They're looking for
they're looking
quantity.
they're looking for quantity, and I call it cash crop. They're not looking for the permanent crop. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like, okay, when Empress Miners left the stage, people don't buy a ticket for you for another place because they enjoy the
Right.
vibes, that you preach to them and
Woo.
give to them. Because people
Hmm.
waiting for it. People are waiting for it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
It's
people
true.
out there thirsty for some reggae shows, good reggae shows around the world, because
Definitely.
they got shows.
Definitely.
They got a
People
lot
are
of reggae shows.
tired. Hmm. They're
A
tired
lot.
of hearing crap and they need this type of vibration. They need it. People come up to me and tell me that. They're like, Empress, Where have you been? This is the type of music that we need now. Like, we need this type of music. You know what I mean? So I know it's just time. It's just
Yeah,
time.
it's right there. It's
It's
just to the
it's right there.
right
Yes.
there, right there to the edge. So, uh, based upon my reading, I realized
Hmm.
that you work with a lot of great artists uh,
Yes.
over the years. Um,
Yes.
I can call some
Hmm.
Maxi Priest, Etana, Morgan Heritage, Egyptian, Bushman, Capleton, Sugar Ray, Conrad Crystal, um, Trisha P or Trisha A, singing melody. But the reason why I'm going to call this last name is
Yeah.
because Mr. Kokoti, you know what I mean?
Cocody. Yes.
May his soul rest in peace.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
For real.
What
I'm gonna tell you something
excellent talent.
interesting about Cocody. Cocody and I, we use the same band. So step by step band, it's our band.
Wow.
So Cocody was like a father to me, you know what I mean? He was like a mentor. So yeah, it's so sad. That C word there, I'm telling you, like, it's taking a lot of people, and it's health. Health is very important. A lot of people, guys, we have to take our health very, very serious, because without our health, we have nothing, absolutely nothing. You could be millionaire. Once you don't have your health, you have nothing. So may you rest in peace, and yeah, condolences to his family as well.
So
You
true.
know,
Then a lot of a human being always tell themselves they're better than somebody. And I always say, no man or no woman are better than no one.
no
All
one.
we breathe the same. We might get a lot of money. Simple example.
Money
Um,
don't make you better than me.
Celine Dion,
Yes,
she got that sick that trouble her, and I was so happy when I see she came out back and started singing. But
yes,
you
me
got
too.
so much money, and you see what
Hmm.
happened to her. Um,
Can't
look,
save her.
no money.
Hmm.
If money could have buy life in this country, the rich was gonna be living, and the poor was
The
gonna
poor would be dead in.
you
So
know
true.
you know what I
There
mean.
would be so much rich people back on this earth. So much.
Yes,
But you see, the Most High is not partial.
and
Yeah.
the most I know we have to put a full stop. You know what I mean? Because
Yes.
every
Yes.
sentence, don't matter how it long, there's a
Mm-hmm.
full. They have to get a full
Full
stop.
stop. Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Expiry date.
Yes. It's like
Yes.
speedy recovery for lieutenants teach you all those good RTs. You know what I'm saying? And those
Yes.
are RTs that's sick. So when you come to health, there's a new thing, like I always hear Peter Matthews say, a new thing around the world
Mhm.
is the stroke. You know,
Oh,
the stroke
yes.
stroke
That's another one.
that's a big man. You know, and it's so strange that these artists, I'm looking at some reggae artists, are looking at a trend. When they
Hmm.
start to get in old in age, they start to get
Yes.
sick. Look at Ken Boat.
Who?
You see,
Ken Booth?
yeah,
Yes.
Ken Boot get
Hmm.
blind. You know what I'm saying?
I know. Even that.
You know, it's so you know, you know what I mean. I look at Toots and Maytel. Who could have believed that Toots would have been dropped out? You know,
Toots, I know, man. It's
I
like
mean,
so many great
great,
ones. Like,
the great
they
ones, the great ones.
just
You know, because you bring up about health, that's why I come up with these examples because
health.
you
That's
know
where it comes again. Back to your health.
your
Whatever
health.
goes inside, you have to be very mindful and read the labels, because sometimes you read the label and you see some words that you can't even pronounce. Don't even drink it or eat it. I'm telling you. Make sure if it's coconut, it says coconut. Nothing else. No ding dong ding ding ding. Ding. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm telling you, it's the food industry is crucial. I'm telling you, they're cruel. I should say. Sorry, it's
especially
cruel.
especially in this
Yeah,
part of the world. Right now, you're there where the best
it's
food is.
cruel. Hmm.
Where you are right now. You're there where the best food is. All the organic is right there. That's what
Yes.
you
You
call
see, I'm a look
organic.
shine
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
at the breeze, the river, just the atmosphere alone. I'm telling you, this is
You,
what I needed.
you have to come out and get
Needed
it
it.
every. Have to come out and get it every year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah,
Needed. Yep.
yeah. That fresh air. So
Yes, sir.
some of these artists that you work with, you enjoy. How much of them that you enjoy working with? Each and every one of them. You got collaboration, all of them, or you work on different section of your music.
Collaborated with some, not all. And when it comes to work, I mean like stage show. Like we did shows together, you know what I mean? Some I did a little, even Sugar Minott. I did a little tour with him in Canada, and that was fun. I full enjoyed that one. That was fun. Um, yeah, I go different places, like different countries, and I perform with them. So I get to know some of them, and yeah, it's all good.
So how was 2024 work out for you? Your year within your music and your bookings and your shows.
2024. 2024. It was not bad. It could have been better. It was not bad though. But as in terms of music, I released two songs, and yeah, it wasn't bad. It could have been better. 23 to me was better. Like 23, I was doing a lot of tours. I was all over the place, and you know what I mean? But I kind of calmed down a little bit in 24, but I'm going to pick it back up this year. So I'm working on some things to get back up there. Yeah.
And you got a good um promotional company. Show no mercy. Show no
Yes, big
mercy
up
promotion.
Tracy.
Tracy
Yes.
is such a
Tracy's like
sweetheart,
a
man.
mother to me, man. I call
Yeah,
her mama. I don't know if you see my post with her. Like, I
yeah,
call her mama.
yeah.
She's just like a mother, a friend, a sister. She's real. She's one of the real ones. You know what I mean?
Real,
And I
real.
just love her so much.
I
So big
told
up yourself, Mama Tracy. Mwah.
I told her that. I told her that up to
Yes.
yesterday, up
Yeah,
to this
Tracy,
morning.
trust me.
Yeah.
Yes. She's a
So
big fan and a big supporter as well. You know what I mean? Hmm.
she talk excellent about you. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
She would give her life for you. Trust me. I'm telling you that.
And I
Yeah.
would do the same for her.
Yeah. So fast forward to how this 2025 starts you so far.
2025. Wow. That's a good question. Well, I'm not hiding. I am now a grandmother.
Wow. You don't look like that.
I know.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Welcome to the granny world. I'm a grandfather.
Really?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm a
Yes,
grandfather.
I am a grandmother of a beautiful baby girl, and I'm very
Congratulations.
happy. Yes.
Hmm. Hmm.
So that started my 25.
Hmm.
And also, I'm releasing a new song. So, there's a lot going on. I'm
That is good.
also putting on a show in Jamaica. Sorry, mosquitoes are out. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm
Mm-hmm.
putting on a show in Jamaica in June. I will be posting those information, so look out for that. And I'm inviting everyone from everywhere. You're all invited. It's gonna be good.
So
Look out for more
which,
information.
which part in Jamaica are you gonna keep the show?
Portland,
Con-
Jamaica. Yes.
Country. Coming from
Yeah,
the country
country.
with a bag of
With me baga
Cali.
Kali. Book of an DC.
Yes. So these the album that you got out and the singles and so much thing. I see you got some. I got a couple of videos too.
Yes, yes. I got a few videos out on YouTube.
Hmm.
I did some other videos, but up until now, like, when you have to wait on people to do things for you, sometimes it never gets done until I have to go learn it and do it for myself. Some of those situations. Yes.
I'm right here. Everything that you
Okay.
see that's happening now, I
So you
learned it from a.
overstand.
I learned
Yes.
it. Yes, I understand. I learned
Okay.
it from myself. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then they call a price on you that you can't really reach,
You,
and it
because
is
they know what. Yes,
and
exactly.
and it's so simple. You just have to sit
Yes.
there and spend some time and
Mm-hmm.
learn, and
Mm-hmm.
it makes
That's
you
it.
wiser. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. Makes you wiser, and now you can do it for yourself. That's how I learn a lot of things.
Hmm.
That's why I take the time and I learn a lot of things. I learn to do things for myself.
There's an artist that you did a song with, and
Yes.
that's an artist I know for years, and
Mm-hmm.
I love his music, and he always stays on a straight line.
Mm-hmm.
Um, his name I just had his name. I got the music. Royal Flames.
Loyal Flames.
Yeah, Royal
I
Flames.
just finished speaking to him just a few minutes ago
You
before
see,
this.
very good. Very tell him you speak to a DJ. I tell him you speak to somebody who just interview you. Tell him I said enough love and respect, cause I've been following for years. You get some good, and that's an underrated artist too.
Very underrated. And
Very
I think his
underrated.
music is top notch.
Top, and he
He
got
will
good
be on my
vocals too.
show as well. So, guys, look out for that one.
And
He
he
will
got
be on the show as well.
good vocals. He has good
Yeah.
vocals,
Oh my gosh. And then his message, the messages,
and
like,
he's
and
a
then right
humble
in the
person
rhythm
too.
with the message. Like, come on, man. He's top notch. I'm
And he,
sorry.
very,
That's my brother for
very
life.
humble. Yeah, Royal Flames. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So that's a joy. Whenever ever talk to him again, tell him enough love
Yes.
and respect. You know,
I
and
can line up an interview with you.
Abby, thank you so much.
Yes, I can
Thank
do
you
that.
so much. Thank you
Yes.
so much. Yes,
You're
we'll be
welcome.
grateful. Yes,
Mhm.
that would be excellent. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yes.
you, the type of person that you is only you talking is like I know
Mhm.
you for years because some people, when in an interview you interview them, but sometimes you just see there's certain movements and things like I said, what would I say again? I say actions speak louder than words. You know what
Yes,
I'm saying?
definitely.
You know, and you're
Hmm.
comfortable and humble and you're organic, and I
Thank
appreciate that
you.
and I respect that.
Thank
And
you.
with your music, you know what I'm saying? I
Hmm.
pray that you continue to spread that great music. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying?
Thank you.
Every single thing that you put your hands on was always called being a success and for being an independent woman. Plus, God has just extend your family.
Yes,
Another new
grateful.
lioness, another new lioness, a young cub. you
She's me.
know what I'm saying? It's a
Yes,
joy.
give thanks.
It's a joy and a pleasure when you're a mother and
Yes.
or a father
Hmm.
that have interest in family to see another young generation just pop out
Yes. Yes. And
because
let me tell you something. I just visited my grandmother, right? So she got to see her great great granddaughter. So it
God is
was
good.
5 generations. And we took pictures and videos and stuff like that. So that was blessings, man.
God,
I'm
God,
grateful.
God is good. God is good. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? When you see that, because when kids growing up from small, you enjoy
Mhm.
them so much. You have to munch them up a lot because when they get
Mhm.
reach 5 or 6, you can't ever kiss
They're
them
like,
anymore, you know.
yeah, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
No, that's you know what I mean. So you gotta enjoy them, and you know what I mean, and
Yeah,
full joy life. You know what I'm
full
saying? Because
joy. Yeah.
this world is not our own. We just
Mhm.
passing through. So
Yes.
with the great music, I just want people to know this is Empress Minott. Go Google her. She's all in one. She does everything: singing, writing, cooking, businesswoman. You know what I mean?
I
She,
paint as well.
she,
Oh my gosh.
I heard you're a very talented painted artist.
Thank you.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know how that one came about? Okay, so my father passed away in 2020, 2003, right? And me and my dad was like this. So it has been such a rough journey, but in 2021, like I always been crying for my dad, right? In 2021, I remember I was on social media and I saw everybody, it was on Father's Day, and I saw everybody with their dad and stuff like that, and I got really sad and I was crying. And it's like almost like a spirit came to me and said, "No, what are you doing? Go do some art." And listen, I never, I did not know how to draw. I don't know how to paint. Like, these are not things that I do. You know what I mean? And when I got up and I went to the store and I got some art stuff, listen, I don't know what to get. I just went there and it's like almost as if somebody's telling me what to pick up. You know what I mean? And I picked up everything and I came back and then I drew this person. And then my daughter said, "Mom, how come you didn't tell me you could do this?" And I'm like, "I didn't know either."
Wow.
And from that
Wow.
day, like, you should see some stuff that I painted. I'm like, oh, whoa. Like, seriously, that's me? I could not draw before. You know what I mean? And I have to draw them each one before I paint them. So, man, it was like that was a gift for me not to cry on Father's Day. I can't cry no more on Father's Day because the peace of mind that I got from painting, I can't explain it. It's, I have no reason to cry anymore, basically.
Painting is a therapy, and
Yes.
that blessings that you get,
Mm-hmm.
those are some angels that your dad sent to you. Say, listen,
Yes.
don't cry. I'm gonna send you a gift that you will never forget. You
Yes.
take this gift. You
Yes.
understand? Sometimes you bless with certain talent and you don't know, and that was the door that
Mm-hmm.
was waiting there open for you. So,
To open. Yes. Yes.
but
It's so true.
your father to give his life for you to know that you have that talent.
I have that. Wow.
You know what I mean?
I've
So
seen some mysterious things and I'm like, whoa, like, really? Yeah, I see a lot of things and I'm grateful. You
when you
know,
bless,
because these things keep me happy. It's not like it's something that makes me sad. It's actually something that makes me happy. So I'm grateful for everything, you know?
when you're blessed, you're blessed. You know,
Give thanks.
and nobody can take away what God has given to you, and what is He instill in your mind for you
In
to
mind.
put out
Yes.
there. Nobody
Mm-hmm.
cannot take that away from you. Any other Empress minor is Mac. You know what I'm saying? You know what I
The
mean?
fake one.
You know, anybody else is Mac. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
within your music, you say you work with what the band name again?
Step by step.
Step by Step band. So
Yes.
that's the band that you tour with.
Yeah.
All
Actually they came to Canada. I do stuff with them in Canada and in Jamaica, but I never really went over the world with them, you
soon,
know, but we did stuff Canada and
soon,
Jamaica. Yeah.
soon, man,
Soon,
soon, man,
soon. That's it. Mark your words.
soon, man. Yeah, cause
Soon, soon.
it's a tight band because, like I always tell people,
They're tough.
reggae music is jealous because even though a lot of people down south and all over the rest of the part of the world
Hmm.
playing reggae music, they still don't get a groove when it comes from the foundation of Jamaica, because
Yes, it's
the
true.
drum and the bass is so sweet. It's a different vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Because the only person that's get a little help of reggae music is Gentleman, because the engineer that he get that he
Gentlemen.
works with is a Jamaican.
Yeah.
And he get an
Right.
engineer
Okay.
he get the engineer from coming off of a tour, because
Yes.
the band that played before was having a song. So when Gentleman that
Mm.
play, they're not getting
Yeah.
the song. So after the tour, he asked, he said, "You finished touring?" Guy say yes. I said, "Gentleman, I said, why you work with me, man? You getting a song, because remember now the mixing board.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you say you playing the
Mm-hmm.
engineer and the mixing board, that's the dude that makes you song.
Sounds sweet. Yes. Definitely. Because if that person goes up there and go turn something down, I can sound like like a horse. It's so true. So
Yeah.
true.
I know some big engineer, like there's a guy, he used to walk a little funny. His name is Robert.
Yeah.
Um Years ago,
Mosquitoes.
excuse me, years ago when Butcher Banton
Mm-hmm.
and Sizzler and Luciana, all them used to tour in the Caribbean. They used to
Right.
always get Robert used to always be on the mixing board. That was Exterminator crew.
Yeah.
So but Robert used to be the engineer. I can't remember his title. And
Mm-hmm.
then we one great sax, I always walk a Dean Fraser, cause you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Back in them days. I see a
Yeah.
mosquito biting you, but I gotta let you
Yeah, they're
go.
biting
Yeah,
me
biting
like
you. Yeah.
yeah.
So your social media platform, that's your IG.
Okay.
I see you get 4,449 followers. That's good. You're doing excellent. you know,
Thank you.
you know what I mean? So let people know they could find you, or they could find your music.
Okay. All right. So on all platforms, it's at Empress underscore Minott. So it's at EMPRESS underscore MINOTT. On Facebook, I have a personal page and I have a business page. So it's Empress Minott on one of them. And then there's EPRESS. So there's no M in that one. EPRESS and then Minott, MINOTT. But everywhere else, it's Empress Minott.
So for bookings, they got to contact you directly, right?
For bookings, they can contact me through my email, and that's bookingempressminott at gmail.com. So it's bookingempressminott at gmail.com.
Same for the plates.
Yes.
Uh,
Dub
art,
plate.
artists have to eat them food, you know.
Yeah, man.
Artists have to eat
Come
them food,
on,
you know.
guys.
you know what I mean? Artists
We
must
have to
have to eat them
live so
food.
we can produce more good music for you guys. You know what
And
I'm saying?
plus
So
you have an
support.
extended family, family, your
Yes,
granddaughter, and
yes.
some gift.
And we have little grandbaby now. So yes, please support.
yeah, man. So it's a joy and a pleasure. Um, thank,
Likewise.
thanks very much for having you on this show.
Thank you.
You're free to come back anytime.
Thank you
You
so much.
you could call me anytime.
Yes,
Don't forget Royal Flames. I'll be
Royal
grateful.
Queen.
You know what I
Yes.
mean? You can also
Okay.
contact me anytime.
All
Anytime.
right.
If you don't get me,
Yes.
leave me a voice note or something.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna call you as soon as this program finishes. I'm gonna give you a call as soon as it finishes. The
Okay.
mosquito biting
All
you up
right.
too much. I'm gonna let you go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the mosquitoes
Bless
they're
up,
eating
bless
me
up.
alive.
Remember, you're a stranger. You're a stranger coming from Canada to
Yeah,
visit.
so they
So,
want new blood.
yeah, the one new blood. All right, so we link, right?
All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thanks
And
so much.
thanks for everyone who tuned in. And I
Yes.
know Tracy's on here. Thank you,
Yes.
Tracy. Thank you for the link as well. Have a good evening and be safe. And thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you. All right.
Bye.